Alright guys, before we get started this video, you're going to hear this morning again from Miss Anna. But this is going to be a very graphic video. I'm not trying to be morbid or anything, but I feel like I'm going to show you how to process these chickens, dispatch them, go through the whole cleaning thing. We feel like we owe it to you to show you exactly what we do, exactly what the process is. Because without actually seeing it, kind of separates you from the end product. Okay. We sometimes take for granted what we eat, and we don't get to see that whole process. So this is not only to be informative, just kind of show you what we go through. But anyway, you're going to see blood, you're going to see innards, insides of the chicken. I'm going to cut open a part of it and show you like what they eat and stuff like that, and kind of explain how that works. So this video might not be for you. I love all you guys. If you're watching, I appreciate it. Appreciate my subscribers a great deal. Not trying to lose anybody. I just think I owe it, to the viewers, to my audience, to my subscribers, to show you exactly the entire deal. All right. So here it goes. This is your morning. You'll get another from Miss Anna. But if that's not your thing, you can go ahead and feel free to turn this video off and find another one.
Hey guys, this is Anna from Falls Hillside Home. I got the Tennessee 3 with me today. Landon, Lauren, and Brennan.
Hey.
We got Clucky today. We've got an interesting video coming out today. We are going to dispatch some chickens.
What?
Yes, dispatch some chickens.
Before we begin, like and subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell.
Go.
Lauren, what's your favorite kind of chicken? Fried chicken nuggets. Mine's sparkler chicken. What is your kind of favorite chicken? Comment down below.
And go.
We got some Cornish rocks with us here today. Me and Jason got these a couple months ago. We've been fattening them up. If you see right there, you can see they got really thick chests. These are the kinds of chickens that you get at stores. They're technically called meat chickens. We are going to dispatch them today. I know it's not a great thing, but it's what farmers do. We harvest our own chickens. After we get finished, we will pluck their feathers, pluck them clean. We will gut them and pull everything out. And then we got this nifty little sealer vac thing that we are going to vacuum seal them so we can store them in the freezer and they won't go bad. We did feed them their last meal and give them their rights. They had a good last meal, didn't you?
And water.
We have left these chickens out. They have not been with our other chickens, with our chickens that are layers and stuff. We have kept these chickens in a tractor to where we have moved them, so they have both been fed and lived off the land. We move them every day so they have the land to peck off of. We didn't name them because we can't kill what we name. The most we got was barbecue, lemon pepper, and fried. But that's it. But here goes. I do want to warn you though, if you have a squeamish stomach or if you do not like this kind of thing, you might want to click off and not watch. This is not for everybody. There is no need to write offensive comments on the bottom. This is what everybody does. I mean, when you go to Walmart, you get your chicken. They actually have a worse life than what we give our chickens here. They sit in a cage and they are fed and sit all day in a cage. These animals have had a good life. They do not lay. They are meat chickens. So like I said, if you are squeamish and don't like it, there's no need to watch and leave hateful comments. Hey guys, here's the chicken we're going to dispatch. We're going to do it humanely and as quick as possible. Jason and Landon got this little funnel, attached it to this thing. They cut it off. What we're going to do is stick its head through. Jason's going to pull it and cut it off.
Got it. Just simple as that. That's just the nerves and the chicken reacting. The chicken's already dead. Just really quick. We want to dispatch them as quickly and humanely as possible. And what we'll do after we do this, we'll go ahead and dispatch another one, and we'll let that one be draining as we're fish processing the one that's in the funnel right now.
We got Brennan here and he wants to dispatch a chicken, so we're going to let him. Me and Jason think it's extremely wise to teach your kids where food comes from and what to do and how to harvest it. You never know what's going to happen in the future, so you want your kids to be able to take care of themselves.
Are you ready, bud? Oh, here we go. All right, go ahead. Faster. There you go. Yep. Chop it again. Put it up. There you go. And again. Oh, you got it. There you go.
Is that too slow?
No, that's fine. So you'd already got through on that first one, but you severed everything you need to sever.
We got our chicken here that's been dispatched, freshly cut, and we are going to actually, instead of plucking, we're going to pull the skin right off. You want to help, Jason?
Yeah.
We're going to cut the wings because we don't want to keep them. There's not much meat on there anyways. And this is very easy, especially while they're warm. It's just a pull. Now it's going to do this to me after I've done it before. Get underneath the skin and then just start pulling that skin right off. Nothing works right when you record it.
It's still pretty fast though.
And it's just pulling right off. You can see how easy it's just pulling it right off. Keep that and make a fur coat with it.
Actually, you can keep the skin and go fishing with it.
Ah, what kind of fish do you catch with it?
I'm sure you can catch catfish. I used to use chicken skin to go to the creek behind the house and catch bluegill. And they stay on the hook for quite a while. You can catch a lot of fish with one piece of chicken skin. I'm going to save the feet and dehydrate them, make dog treats out of them.
Cut the tail feathers off. Shake your tail feather. Okay, there's the neck and the crop, babe. I'm going to cut the crop off. The crop is where they hold their food at. There's the neck. And the way we are going to do this is we are going to pretty much do it like we have dispatched our quails. We are going to go down the spine. One side, open it up. And you got the internal organs and every good thing. We got intestines. You do not want those intestines to bust. It will release poop everywhere and make your chicken taste bad. You see the little liver, which Jason and I, favorite thing is chicken livers.
Yum, yum.
He asked me what was my favorite meal. I told him it was chicken livers, and he proposed over chicken livers.
Right there on the cabin porch.
There's the heart. Chicken livers are very yummy. Our son, he's extremely picky and won't eat anything. We bought him some chicken tenders, bought us some chicken livers. We left the room, came back, and all the chicken livers were gone. He thought he was eating chicken tenders, and he was eating chicken livers and ate the whole box.
It was good.
These little light pink things right there, that's the lungs. That's where the oxygen goes in. And you just take your nail, put it right underneath them, and pop them right out. They come right out whole. Pop it right out. Put your finger right under there, it pops right out, the lung. That's it, my love. We've got, clean them up, vacuum seal them, ready to go.
We're going to spray them off first and then vacuum seal them.
Oh, I said clean them up.
Oh, you did say clean them up, yeah. We got just a little bit more trimming to do. We want to get that little ram pipe or whatever and cut out the butthole.
You know, in South Korea, they eat fried chicken buttholes.
I don't doubt it. All right, let's get that little pipe out of there. But this is a pretty quick process. We're not going to eat the skin. We're kind of, I don't know. We're not going to, even if we fry them, we're not going to fry them with the skin on. So I don't really see a reason to keep it. Most of the time we're probably going to grill it.
And there we go.
Or oven roast it, throw it in the crock pot. Alright, so we'll wash it off, and while she's doing that, I'm going to show you a little bit about the innards that we're keeping.
And go.
Alright, so here's the crop. If you ever feed your chickens, one time we got scared. We fed our little chicks, and we saw that their chest area, the breast area, was really swollen. We didn't know what was going on. Finally researched it, and we found is the crop we had just fed them. And just being young chicken owners, kind of caught us by surprise. Anyway, it's the crop. It's where they hold the food after they eat it, and then it'll get processed through their, their intestines, everything else, and then the crop will go back to a smaller size. But we had fed them shortly before we brought them over here to butcher. We wanted them to have one last meal, enjoy it. But you can see all the grain is still there. So actually, I'm going to dump this over there in a minute and let the chickens that are free ranging right now just come and grab those. We're saving the chicken feet. We're going to dehydrate them, and those are going to be dog treats, as well as, I guess this is gizzard, I suppose. And then we got the little hearts. We're going to dry all those up, and the liver too as well. She just told you about the liver. Yeah, these are going to be dog treats, and we're going to try to do with as much as we can with everything we got, so nothing goes to waste. Okay. Now, I want to talk about the innards. You saw me throwing the innards in the bucket and everything. We're not going to eat or turn into a dog treat, but what we are going to do with those is add them to our compost pile. Not our human manure compost pile. We have a separate one where we throw food items, bedding from the coops and from the pigs, litter from the pigs, which is all pine, maybe paper pellets, stuff like that we use. We put all that in one compost pile. And what that does is allow worms, flies will come, lay their eggs, and of course you got the larvae, that's born after that. And what the chickens like to do is go over there and scratch and feed off of them. It provides a good amount of protein, and it cuts down on our feed bill. I like that, it can give them a really good treat. Another thing that we do is our bucket system we have. So we had a chicken to die. I think we had a couple baby rabbits, just born or whatever. I think one baby pigs, and it's kind of morbid, I understand, but what we did, and I got this idea, I think it was from Joe Salatin. Somebody talking about Joe Salatin, so I'll give him props for that. Go check him out if you never heard of him. Far more knowledgeable in all this than I am. But anyway, we drilled a few holes in the bottom of the bucket, put all the dead animals in there, put some cover material on, hung it up in a tree. The flies will come and do their thing, and then the larvae fall out of the bucket. We got that hanging over our compost pile, and the chickens will love to go over there and scratch. We have 2 or 3. Every time we let them out in the mornings, out of their coop, they'll go right over there and start scratching and getting some of that larvae, some of the extra protein. And again, just ways to cut down on feed and keep the chickens happy, because happy chickens lay happy eggs.
Okay guys, we have dispatched all of our chickens and they have been on ice. We are now going to use this nifty little vacuum sealer so we can put them up in the freezer and stuff. It took us a minute to learn this, but now we have figured it out. Open it up, we take as much as we want, which how much is that? About that much?
Yeah, plus a couple inches.
We cut it. We're going to pop it open.
Just to the seal, not to the vacuum chamber. Yeah, so this one, you got a seal line and then you have a vacuum chamber. When you're sealing it, you want to give like enough room so it doesn't miss the seal, but you don't want it all the way in the vacuum chamber either. All right, hit the seal button. You'll hear it buzz, and then it's getting it warmed up.
While it's warming up, I'm going to show you something. One thing you do notice is these chickens are still incredibly smaller than what you find at Walmart, and there is Biden, our rooster. I guess he wants to be next. He's not. He's our baby. These are incredibly smaller than what you find at Walmart or the food line at all your grocery stores. The reason is, these are farm chickens, and these are what chickens are supposed to be like. What you get at Walmart, they are kept in cages, and they are filled full of steroids. They are filled so full of steroids that when they're taken in the chicken truck, they cannot walk. They are so heavy. It's a horrible life for them chickens. They don't get to be outside. They don't get actual quality nutrition. And like I said, they can't walk, they're so heavy. So these are what chickens are supposed to look like.
Unless they had a decent life.
Yes, they had a decent life.
I guess you say these are more like the size of Cornish hens, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they call them Cornish rocks.
They do taste different than what you find at a store too. It's what chicken's supposed to be like. Put them in there. What line, babe?
This one's going to go all the way up against the rest. So you got a vacuum chamber there. And you want to make sure that both locks snap. And then on this one we have 2 vac seal buttons. We got one for moist, one for dry. Since the chicken's moist, we're going to hit the moist vac seal.
That one's a big one. That one's a...
If you got too much water in there, it's not going to seal properly, but it's okay if it's just a little moist.
And there, now it's sealing.
Stop button or stop light comes on, so it tells us it's okay to let it go. And there you have it. Nice sealed chicken. And they say wait 40 seconds after each use just to let the machine cool down before you run something else. Well, we're going to do the rest and then we'll close out the video. Oh, well, I hope you really got something out of that video. I hope you enjoyed watching it, learned something. I hope it wasn't too much for you. You saw the kids in there. I just think it's really important to you know, get them involved and see what is involved with that end product. Again, when you go to the store, you already see it's already processed. When you go to the restaurant, it's already cooked. And I think it's important to show the kids and, you know, kind of teach them, you know, we're not ever guaranteed another moment in this life. So these are the type of things I want to pass down to my kiddos, you know, so they can continue this if they choose to whenever I'm gone. Or then they can help me out with it while I'm here. We're excited to try this chicken. It's supposed to taste much better than your store-bought. It's full of hormones and steroids, things to get them really growing, you know. This without all that. And I'd mentioned that they're free range. They're not free range, but you know, they're in the tractor. And we'll show you that right here. But we kept them in this tractor and we moved it around every day, and we did throw them grains and stuff like that. So still much better than what the chickens, you know, their conditions that you buy from the store. And, you know, that don't have any room to walk. They're always walking on their own feces and stuff like that. These chickens had a much better life than that. And definitely appreciate you know, what those chickens are going to do for us. And we thank God for providing this life for us and allowing us to do this. So anyway, I wanted to share a verse, and this was Anna's idea. She brought this verse up, and it's from 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, and we'll start off with verse 10. It said, "For even when we were with you," this is Paul talking to the Thessalonians, "for even when we were with you, we used to give you this order: if anyone is not willing to work, then he is not to eat either. For we hear that some among you are leading an undisciplined life, doing no work at all, but acting like busybodies. Now we command and exhort such persons in the Lord Jesus Christ to work peacefully and eat their own bread. But as for you, brothers and sisters, do not grow weary of doing good." So we definitely believe that, and those are values we're trying to install in our children. You know, you want to eat, you want to have a life, work for it. You know, you see, well, in this area anyway, there's fast food restaurants that's kind of shutting down or restricting their hours. Most of the Hardys in the area are doing that just because they have no one that wants to work. And it's kind of sad. Even the ones that are open, sometimes they got maybe 2 people working. It's really hard on them. So again, you probably heard me say it before if you're familiar with my videos and you watch them. I say be nice to those folks. Do not grow weary in doing good, just as Paul said in the good word. And I want to encourage you in that. All right, love you guys, and see you next video. Bye.